Hello, this is my YouTube channel, and we are going to do what if Deku had a quirk, or a half and half quirk. This is a redo of my What If Deku Had a Quirk series. Now, I know it's only one part. I'm sorry, I just didn't like the style I did it. Now, I'm going and how much detail I did. I did basically none, so in this one, I'm going to give some more detail and make it a little longer. So let's get into the what if. So we are going to basically go to when Azuku is born. Now, after his mom gets him back from the doctors to check if he's all right, she can already tell that he's going to be a kind person. Now, we're gonna time skip to the time, the time that they go to the quirk doctor. Now, in this one, Izuku isn't going to be a all-might nerd and a hero nerd. Now, of course, he's still going to analyze quirks like he did in the original. But instead of doing hero quirks, he's gonna analyze villain quirks for whenever he becomes a hero. Now, as he goes to the quirk doctor the next day, he is going to, whenever it's finally his turn and the doctor checks him out, the doctor is going to say, your son has a really powerful quirk. He has a yin and yang quirk. Now, basically what it does, he can control light, darkness, anything with that matter. So he can basically do anything whenever he's in light, darkness, no matter what. So he'll be a good, no matter what time it is, he's basically always going to have a power. Now, the only backfire is it can, if he uses it too much, it will kind of burn his stamina a little. But this can be easy. There's a loophole to this. That is just intense training. Now, whenever he gets home, he's going to start. The next day, he's going to go to his preschool. Now, he has a best friend named Bakugo Koski, but he calls Kachan, but he's starting not to, or he used to call Kachan. He now calls him Bakugo. And now, after they go to class and the teacher asks what type of quirk do they have. Now, after everyone's up, after almost everyone's up, it's going to be Deku. Now, after the thing, he's going to show them basically just tell them, and he'll try a little bit, and he's able to make a small little light horsey. And after that, everyone is like, that's so useful. Now, whenever it gets to Bakugo's turn, yes, he's right after Bakugo. Shocking. But after everyone praises Bakugo, but they don't know that he's going, after a few years, I'm going to time skip to the end of, or to their middle school. Yes, I know it's a big time skip. So, this is the end of high school, so the teacher walks in and says, "Hi, y'all. What do y'all want to grow up to be?" Now, of course, and then he throws up some application papers, and then he's going to say, "I know y'all all want to be heroes." Now he'll then say, "Izuku, aren't you applying to UA?" And he says yes. Now everyone's thinking he's gonna get in. Now then he says, "Oh yeah, I also saw that Bakugo's going on." Now everyone's thinking he's probably going to get in, but might be kicked out because of his bully attitude to everyone. Now the only person that he actually respects is Deku, is because one time whenever they were kids, Bakugo tried and fight him, but Deku won, and every time they fought, Deku would win. Now, of course, over the years, Deku would train physically and with his quirk. Now, you could also say mentally, because technically that would be training mentally, because he'll need to learn how to control it without concentrating, just doing it instantly without just wanting to. Now, of course, at the end of this year, after that happens, Bakugo and his gang will try and beat us, will go up. And, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I've just remembered this. Then after he says Bakugo's going to UA, he's going to say, "Yeah, and I'm going to pass on like all these losers in here. They're probably going to end up as sidekicks to a B-class hero." Now everyone starts basically trying to attack him, but not really knowing that he's still a little stronger than everyone, even though they could all beat him up because numbers, or like, I don't know, 30, maybe less, against one, and I'm sure the 30 would win. Now, after class, Bakugo will try and fight Deku. Now, of course, Deku would win. Now, after he decided to go buy his mom a little present, since it turns out that today is actually Mother's Day, and he bought her a little box of chocolates, and the way that he went, he would have to go across the alleyway. Now, whenever he's going there, a sludge villain attacks him and says, "I want your body," and says, "Give it to me." And then he'll try and take his body and attack Deku. But unluckily for him, Deku has trained enough so he knows how to turn the light into a heat form. So he starts melting the sludge villain. Now All Might comes in and says, "I am here," and says, "Have you seen a sludge villain?" Deku points to the ground and says, "He's there, I melted him." And then All Might will say, "Good job, you're gonna make a fine hero." Then Deku is going to say, "Can I have your autograph?" Because he's going to give it to Bakugo, because he still is the kind Deku. that we all know and love, the innocent cinnamon roll. But he isn't as innocent as everyone thinks. But he acts like it. But he still, if you get on his bad side, let's just say there's one kid that didn't come back after meeting Deku's bad side. That's all I'm going to say. Then after that, All Might will jump off and his pocket, and it then will the sludge film will, or a glass bottle of him, the sludge film is in, will fall out. Then next thing y'all will know is that it lands on Bakugo. Now Deku will hear explosions. Now he will go over thinking Bakugo is probably bullying someone, and he's going to help out the kid that he's bullying. But then he sees that the media and some heroes over there, but it looks like Bakugo isn't the one being bullied, it's him. Now, of course, this is the slime villain attacking him. Now, after this, he's going to be basically he will go save Bakugo. Now, after this, after the day or almost where it ends, he will, whenever he's running to his house, whenever he's a block away, All Might will come in and he'll say, "Hello, young one," and he'll say, "Do I know you?" Or Deku will say that. Then he's gonna say, "Yes, I am All Might. The reason I look like this is a injury I've suffered through countless battles, and a particular battle that you are not going to know of because it's classified." So after that, he's going to say, "Come to the beach, or Dekuba Beach, the next day at 12 a.m. Now, no, let's say 6 a.m. Then after that, the next day, he'll come to Dekuba Beach, and after, I think it's like 2 or 3 months, or no, I think it's actually 8 months. Yeah, 8 months of cleaning the beach. Deku, it didn't take him that long, but it turns out that there was another beach that if Deku was already strong enough to clean up the Deku beach in 4 months, he's going to clean up that beach, and it'll take him 4 months. Now he's already already had the power to handle it after the 4 months, but he decides All Might just to be a little cautious to do the other beach just in case. Now after that, Deku will get all for one. If y'all watch the canon, you should know. Then he's going to get at the entrance exam. Now this is where I'm going to leave it off. Sorry, but, well, this is where I'm signing off. Bye.